Hello Libra, Suns, Moons, and Risings. My name is Zayleigh and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to do an energy read for the month of March 2023. I wanted to do this outside, however, the wind really picked up, so yes, we are going to do this in my car today. So I'm going to be reading tarot, and then I'll pull a numerology oracle card for you when I'm done, and let's get started with your reading. All right, Libra, so the first cards we have here, Four of Pentacles reversed and Wheel of Fortune reversed. You know, I'm a really honest reader, okay? I just want to say that, so this message won't be for everybody. If it's not for you, you can click out. It's no big deal, not a problem. I won't take offense to it at all. But when I see cards like this coming out, honestly, I feel like there's something that financially, like you may have something come up for you, okay? And I'm not saying this to put fear out or negative energy towards anybody. I'm a card reader. That's all I'm doing is my job. So when I see the Wheel of Fortune reverse and the Four of Pentacles, both of these cards upright would represent some, abundance, things moving forward. What I'm getting is with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, there's something that maybe you have to go back and review, okay? And this could be in regards to your finances. So maybe it's not something huge that like sets you back financially or something like that, but it's maybe something that you've done in the past, or you have to go back and revisit something in regards to your finances. So this is, keep in mind, a general reading. And it's not going to apply to everybody, but there could be even like with taxes or something like that is what I'm getting. Maybe you filed something and then you have to go back and review it because something was wrong. You have to look at the paperwork. So many different things I could think of. There could be different legal things that you're going through where you have to kind of look back at things. There could be any kind of say you got something repaired, okay, like previously, and then it breaks again and you have to go back. It's something that's, kind of putting you back to review something financially. This could even be like a decision that you already made, like a business decision, and maybe something didn't work out. It didn't quite move forward in the direction that you had hoped it would. So you have to review that. So it doesn't have to be a completely awful thing, but there is definitely a message here of having to look at something that has already happened, and specifically with finances, resources, or like something physical, okay, like a piece of property, a house, you know what I mean, like your living environment, something like that. And we do have the Devil with the King of Cups here. This is really gnarly, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like this is not you guys. I feel like you guys may be either still dealing with somebody that you have dealt with before, because there's a couple messages I'm getting here. Okay, the King of Cups in reverse, that is definitely not someone that you want to see in reverse. That's somebody that's very manipulative. And then mixed with the Devil, that's like really, really toxic. And I don't even like to use that word that much, but it's such a like low energy of somebody that's so trapped in their ego that they don't want to see anybody else like do better than them, quote unquote. It's somebody that could have like a lot of addictions. It could be, gambling, sex, drugs, codependency issues, things like that, manipulation, lying, cheating, that type of person. So if like I said, general message, but if you know somebody like this, there may be something that comes up that you're going to have to deal with the situation with this person. And if it's not that, the other message that I'm getting is if you have been, because you guys are very caring, right? Libra is all about balance and wanting to help other people, most Libras. So you always have to look at the full chart. However, most Libras that I've ever met are people that are deeply empathic, right? And you want to see things be fair. You want to see things be, you want to see justice for people that have gotten things done wrong to them. You want to, be there for other people. You want to help other people. the message that I'm getting is like maybe you've done that too much, specifically like with certain people or a certain person or a certain group of people. Like maybe you notice like when you go out to a dinner with a group of friends, this is a random thing, but like you go out to eat or you go and do anything and you're like always paying for them or things like that. Because I know the Libras are very giving in that way too. So they'll want to share, you want to share your resources, you want to share your abundance with other people. So maybe it's gotten to the point where someone has really taken advantage of you and you have to kind of address that situation. It could be even like a organization or some type of community that you're in and you notice like you're giving more. Like say you always have to hold all the events at your house, or you're always over giving, you're always providing most of the food, or you know what I mean? It's something like that where you notice that you have done too much and you've extended your hand out too much, you know, and that's the point where it needs to be cut off and dealt with, because I know that you guys are sympathetic and empathetic. However, you know, you have to look out for yourself first. So we have the Lovers here and we have the Queen of Wands reversed. The message I'm getting with this is with the Queen of Wands reversed, this could either be you guys not fully empowered. You know, when we see the Queen of Wands upright, it's very empowered. It's a strong, independent woman, you know. It doesn't even have to be a woman. It's just the energy of somebody who's very strong, independent, who's probably like working for themselves, who's very passionate, who's creative. And that's why I'm like feeling like it could be connections with other people that have made you disempowered or not step into the full like confidence or role that you are. It's not even that you are, it's okay, how do I word this? It's allowing you to really be and shine the way that you know that you are meant to, okay? Because there's sometimes people put on our path that don't want to see us do that. And then you have to take a look and see what connections are for you and what aren't for you. I don't know why I can't talk. Maybe you guys are having some like issues talking about certain things, because I've been fine doing all these readings except for I'm getting like jumbled up right now. So like the other thing that I'm seeing here is this could be another person, you know, another, like there's the King of Cups in reverse and then we're having the Queen of Wands in reverse. And this would be somebody that wants to take advantage of you, a connection that you have, maybe that you have had for quite a while, somebody that you feel very connected to, but you know that they're not benefiting your life, you know? The message that I'm getting for you, the biggest message I feel out of all these cards that have come out, the Emperor and the Strength, and this is all about recognizing your own worth. I feel that this isn't really another person. I'm not getting that that's another person, the Emperor. I was getting that the other two have to do with other people or connections that you're having. But this one is about really looking at yourself and being like, wow, look at all that I've come through. And despite what you've gone through with other people and how they've made you feel, things they've said about you, whatever that is, but the Emperor doesn't ever question his worth or his value. This is the energy of a warrior. It's somebody who is very, like, there is no question. Okay, there's no question. He's not like, like say someone says something bad about him. He's not sitting there like, is that true or not? He's like, that doesn't even, get out of here. And mixed with the Strength card, also I'm getting with the infinity symbol on top of the Strength card. That always draws my, well, it doesn't always, but it is right now, drawing my attention to it. And that is, you know, the infinity symbol is karma. It's what goes around, comes around, and the energy that you put out comes back. It balances out. And it may not happen right away all the time. That's the thing in this time, space, reality that we live in. Not everything happens like right away. Sometimes people get instant karma. I've seen it in my own life and in other people's lives. So this is your message that, you know that the things that you've done that are right, that you know to be fair, they are seen. The universe sees that, okay? And this is your chance to kind of clear out whatever this is with the financial stuff or the connections that you've had that you've, had some challenges with, to really just take back your own power. I feel like I kind of said this message in the Gemini reading about other connections, but it's about recognizing your own worth. And once you do that, it's like the Knight of Wands is here. And I think that was in, I think the Knight of Wands has been in every reading I've done today. I'm not even going to lie. And I'm really getting a sense of this spring energy that we're about to go into is really pushing you to move forward. So as long as you're recognizing your own value and what you're worth, and also I'm getting a message as well that it's tied to your finances. So making sure that you are getting paid and you're getting the energy exchange of money or abundance or however you're getting paid, right? And what you're doing, that's fair, that that your worth, your energy and the time and stuff that you're putting in, you're getting a fair compensation for that. The Knight of Wands is all about adventure and movement and action. So taking action and not really delaying the things that you need to do, specifically when it comes to those connections, okay? Breaking through from that. And then, if there is any kind of financial stuff that you have to review or look back at, know that you're going to be moving. Nothing is forever, okay? That's the one, for sure thing. If there's anything I could say, it's like change is always constant. It's always going to continue. It's always going to keep moving. Energy is always moving. So don't let certain things or setbacks hold you back, because there is such a great, all these cards here are showing that there's movement forward. There's some things that need to be kind of evaluated and looked at and maybe wrapped up, those connections and things like that, before you can really move forward. So this forward moving energy is here for you, but you have to go and tie up the loose ends, as they say. So here we have the oracle cards. I'm going to choose it on camera. Ooh, it's this one right here. Just drop the freaking whole deck. Okay, so we have number 41, self-discipline. Wow. Okay, so 41 equals 5, which equals change. I definitely see that you guys are going to have a lot of changes. And with the wind, it being so windy that I couldn't even record outside, I always take my environment when I'm doing these readings into consideration. And the elements each represent different things, right? So even though, the sun is out, it's bringing that energy of vitality and strength and resilience and energy in general out there. It's very, very windy. So the wind represents change. It's like whenever it's windy, there's something that needs to be cleared, specifically on land. I know I'll get to this in a second, but on land, whenever it's windy, it's like, okay, a lot of times it will rain and then the wind will come, and it's like cleansing and then wiping out whatever needs to go, So do expect a lot of changes. Self-discipline is just having that, I'm really hearing the word courage from self-discipline, and the courage to not get held back by things that have maybe kept you a little stuck in the past. And also with, having those connections that you have, like having the discipline, it's for yourself. Like it's literally self-discipline. The self-discipline is for you. It's giving you the opportunity to look at the things that are working for you, the connections that are working for you, what you're doing. Pardon me, I had to clear my throat with some water. So it's evaluating what is working and what isn't working anymore, which I think is a big theme of your guys' month. So having that discipline and recognizing that you are, you know, here you go. Here's your opportunity in the month of March to really look at those things and wrap up some things. I think that's all of the messages I have for you today. I'm sending you guys a lot of love. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!